Exploring the ancient teachings of the Stoics, we delve into an ocean of timeless wisdom that sheds light on how to free ourselves from the chains of external judgment. In a world where concern for social approval is almost instinctive, the Stoics' teachings emerge as beacons, illuminating paths for facing life with confidence and authenticity. The fear of judgment, a constant companion on our journey, is undeniably understandable. Since ancient times, the pursuit of approval and belonging has been intertwined with our social nature. However, this yearning can become a burden as we become excessively dependent on others' opinions. Seneca, the Stoic sage, warns us of the danger of losing our authenticity in exchange for external acceptance. He challenges us to find the inner strength, to value our own opinions regardless of what others may think. The fear of judgment, corroding our self-esteem, places us in a complex dilemma. When we overly succumb to others' expectations, we risk sacrificing our essential values. The philosopher invites us to reflect on the vulnerability of relying too much on the audience for validation. Marcus Aurelius, another Stoic luminary, emphasizes the importance of choosing not to be harmed. In this conscious choice, we find the freedom to act in accordance with our principles and goals without being hostages to the fear of external judgment. The distortion of decisions is a common trap of the fear of judgment. By prioritizing pleasing others or avoiding criticism, we may lose sight of our own goals and values. The resulting internal conflict leads to inertia and dissatisfaction. Marcus Aurelius whispers in our ears about the importance of choosing the virtuous path, regardless of external expectations. As we uncover the layers of self-confidence according to the Stoics, we encounter lessons that transcend the realm of external control. Epictetus, with his insight, prompts us to reflect on the nature of others' opinions. It is not the words of others that disturb us, but our choice to believe in them. This wise approach highlights the autonomy we have over our reactions to external criticism and judgments. The trap of the relentless pursuit of external approval, warned by Seneca, becomes clearer in the light of self-confidence. After all, true inner strength is not built with bricks of external validation, but with foundations of self-appreciation. Seneca warns us about the torture of imagination, where we are more tormented by assumptions than by reality. By prioritizing internal validation and minimizing the importance of others' opinions, we make room for the flourishing of self-confidence and self-acceptance. Marcus Aurelius, the philosopher-emperor, echoes these principles by reminding us of the discipline needed to shape our thoughts. In a world where the mind is a powerful tool, but also a potential source of distraction and suffering, conscious control over our thoughts becomes crucial. Our minds must be allies, not adversaries, working for us and not against us. Thus, the mental discipline proposed by Marcus Aurelius aligns with the solid construction of self-confidence, where thoughts do not wander undisciplined, but serve as guides for our growth and authenticity. In this Stoic universe, where self-confidence is cultivated through discernment about what is and is not under our control, we are invited to tread a path of self-empowerment. May we, as modern apprentices of the Stoics, embrace the truth that true strength lies not in external approval, but in the unwavering confidence we cultivate within ourselves. The Stoics reveal to us the fragility of anchoring our security in the ephemeral opinions of others. These opinions, like passing clouds, are volatile and subject to various interpretations. In the face of this scenario, we are encouraged to build a robust internal image, independent of external fluctuations. Marcus Aurelius, with his Stoic wisdom, reminds us of the importance of maintaining calmness in the face of external events, challenging us to find true confidence by disconnecting from the incessant pursuit of external validation. True confidence, in this context, blossoms when we release the need for external approval and focus on the integrity of our internal principles. The bold and radical vision proposed by the Stoics, personified by Seneca, Epictetus, and Marcus Aurelius, challenges conventional social paradigms. Living according to principles is not just a statement of authenticity, but a courageous choice to navigate against the current. This Stoic philosophy reminds us that true self-confidence emerges when our actions align with values such as virtue, honesty, and compassion, transcending the ephemeral trends of social norms. In a world that often urges us to seek external approval, the Stoics call us to a deeper realm where strength lies in the authenticity of living according to our own principles. The Stoics, by cultivating virtue as a guide, challenged predominant norms, finding not only a deep source of self-confidence, but also becoming sources of inspiration for those around them. Epictetus, with his unique wisdom, urges us to first define internally who we want to be and then act in accordance with those principles. This approach invites us to set our own standards and act consistently with these ideals, creating a virtuous cycle of authenticity and self-confidence. Living according to our principles, as the Stoics remind us, is not a journey free of challenges. It often means challenging conformity, embracing uncertainty, and facing disapproval from others. However, they assure us that this journey is rewarding, leading us to a state of deep authenticity where self-confidence is not just an achievement, but a natural reflection of living aligned with our higher values. As we face the challenges of living according to our principles, it is vital to remember the practical strategies offered by the Stoics. These strategies not only guide us in overcoming the fear of judgment, but also empower us to tread the path of inner truth with courage and determination. May we, as continuers of this Stoic journey, embrace authenticity, reject conformity, and find in the faithful expression of our principles not only self-confidence, but also an endless source of inspiration for those who cross our paths. Here are some practical strategies to overcome the fear of judgment. First, practice authenticity and live according to principles. The Stoics emphasize the importance of aligning our actions with the true essence within us, indifferent to external expectations. This constant practice not only invites us to authenticity but also solidifies an internal foundation of self-confidence. Practicing authenticity goes beyond a mere external expression. It involves a deep commitment to act in accordance with our higher values, even when the tide of external opinions threatens to divert us. The Stoics, by urging us to follow this path, reveal that true self-confidence is not a prize to be conquered, but a natural state that emerges when we live in harmony with our deepest principles. By practicing this alliance between action and essence, we embrace a way of living that transcends the fluctuations of external judgment. The Stoics challenge us to be architects of our own authenticity, building solid foundations that withstand external storms. This bold and revolutionary approach transforms self-confidence from a relentless pursuit into an internal gift, cultivated with each firm step towards our principles. May we, as heirs of this Stoic wisdom, embrace the continuous practice of authenticity, thus consolidating self-confidence, nourished by the congruence between our values and actions. In the theater of life, where the spotlight often turns to external opinions, may we find the true light in the authenticity of living, aligned with the nobility of our principles. Second, recognize the subjectivity of opinions. The wise Stoics guide us through terrain where others' opinions are recognized as subjective, often distorting reality. Epictetus, with his insightful wisdom, reminds us that it is not what happens to us, but how we react to these events that defines our trajectory. Internalizing this perspective is like opening the curtains to a new understanding. Power lies not in the opinions themselves, but in our reactions to them. The Stoics, by guiding us along this path, free us from the burden of external judgment. Understanding that each individual sees the world through their unique lenses is the antidote to the pressure of external judgment. In this context, the practice of authenticity becomes not only an act of integrity, but also a demonstration of wisdom. Self-confidence, then, flourishes not in an attempt to control others' opinions, but in the mastery of how we choose to react to them. The Stoics, by empowering us with this insight, provide us with the tools to transform the weight of external judgment into an invitation to deep authenticity. Third and last, focus on personal development, not external validation. The Stoics placed virtue above the pursuit of external approval. This perspective, by directing our attention to internal cultivation, becomes an anchor for unwavering self-confidence. The wisdom of Marcus Aurelius resonates as a constant echo, reminding us that everything that happens is being prepared for us, since forever. By dedicating ourselves to our personal development, we become less vulnerable to the negative influences of the fear of judgment. The relentless pursuit of external validation loses its strength when we direct our efforts toward internal flourishing. Authenticity then becomes a natural expression of our personal growth. By choosing to act with wisdom and integrity, regardless of others' opinions, we build not only a solid self-confidence, but also a strong foundation for continuous development. The Stoics, by guiding us along this path, reveal that true validation comes from alignment with our principles, not from external praise. May we, as heirs of this philosophy, embrace the journey of personal development with the same passion that the Stoics cultivated. May the pursuit of virtue and constant progress become reliable compasses, guiding us through the storms of external judgment toward a self-confidence nourished by our inner growth. Thus we raise the sails of personal development, navigating confidently through the seas of authenticity.